Hello everybody. Today's video is going to focus on Powers football for 2021. So if you would, either grab your catalog or go online and pull our catalog off the website, and you can follow along in the book. First thing I want to look at right out of the gate is probably our best-selling product is our stock game football pant. Our PSFP6 is available in 9 colors. You can see at the bottom there on the page. There are several features on this that I want to point out. Every year we continue to add more inventory at the beginning of the year and we sell out. So obviously people are recognizing this is a tremendous value. Now I know and you know there are $15 pants out there. There are also $15 headaches out there. So people recognize that this is a tremendous value. You as dealers have an opportunity really to make a margin on this. So here's a product you can match with anybody's jersey. So some of the features, so it's our 90 fabric, nylon and spandex in colors, poly spandex and white, tons of stretch. It's tremendously durable, great feel, flyless, gripper elastic waist with concealed slots. We'll talk about concealed slots in just a second. Fully seam covered. The thigh and knee pad pockets are soft material. We sew them down with 3-step zigzag, and here's why. It stretches. Look at some of our competitors that you'll hear some popping or it doesn't stretch. So that's an important feature. And then one we've talked about over the years, and people are probably tired of hearing me say it, but again, the scallop cut at the bottom of the leg. This is the best fitting football pant on the market. We don't have fabric then in the back of our knee when we're in a football stance. So we have the scallop cut with the industrial strength rubber band all the way around the side. As I say, on the shelf in 9 colors. There is an option you can see on that page for a sublimated patch logo or an embroidered patch. You also put on as an option to decorate a little bit. But again, we continue to put more in. Thankfully to you, you keep selling them through, and we'll continue to try to do a better job continuing to keep up on inventory on the stock pant. Okay? All right, page 9. So the specifications on page 9 talk about what you can and can't do to the select custom jerseys and pants. We're continuing to try to make things simple by trying to include as much as we can into the base product with just a little bit of add-on if necessary. So over on 9, about halfway down on the left-hand side, you'll see a couple of options here. So remember that pricing for every jersey includes embroidered team name and then sublimated tackle twill numbers, and it's really not twill. Remember, it's stretch woven, okay? So numbers front and back, and then on the sleeves on those jerseys that allow for that. But it is stretch woven, so on those body parts that have stretch, we want it to stretch. So it's not just twill. This is a better application, okay? There are some options. You can go to a 2-inch tackle twill team name for an additional $10 dealer or $20 list on the Bruin, Jaguar, Panther, Mustang, Corvallis, and Wolverine. So it's an add-on feature for an additional $10 for a 2-inch, again, sublimated woven tackle twill team name. The other option right there below that is, we've seen several requests now for a sublimated logo rather than an embroidered team name. So for an additional $5 dealer on those same aforementioned jersey styles, I can get that sublimated patch there, okay? Over on the right-hand side, you'll notice a couple of things we put in there, and we have it on each of the styles of pants. We can put a sublimated patch logo. And again, we noted on most of the styles, but for an additional $5, you can get a nice sublimated patch logo there. One product that we continue to see, we make a lot of belts, and we just probably don't do a good job pointing out, but a 90 cloth covered D-ring belt in all the colors we have available in that fabric for $6.50. This is a really nice belt, matches all your colors in. So $6.50 on a belt. $1.80 if you want to insert and tack the belt. And we see a lot of that feature on any of the Select Custom and on that stock pant, okay? All right, let's jump then back over to page 2. So new style in the line. So our Wolverine jersey, PF 503J, JM, and the pant PF 505 PM. The Wolverine jersey is it's our most technically advanced jersey in terms of fabrication that we have in the line. The Twillo, our 79 fabric stretch knit shoulder and sleeve, and then the 69 fabric smokestack mesh on the sides, bottom, front, and back, and then the 65 fabric, the tech woven on the body front and back for that no grab appeal. So technically advanced in terms of fabrication. New feature, we added the V-neck insert then on the Wolverine jersey. The price includes either a sublimated patch logo, or in this case, we just put a sublimated patch letter. So that's also inclusive. A couple other features, 1 3/4 wide cuff, and then a 1-inch V-neck. These are sublimated, can be striped in patterns 1/1, 23E, which is what this one shows, and 33E, 3 colors, 3 equal stripes. So really a technically advanced jersey, and one that is priced, really priced, where you can make a margin and customers will like it, okay? If you'll notice on page 9 there, in highlight, in yellow highlight, talks about, hey, you can get larger numbers front and back. So we have 5 other styles that'll have highlights below that you can get 10-inch front and 12-inch back numbers. We continue to get requests saying, hey, we want bigger numbers. So we have one font. It'll be our narrow full block font that is available in a 10-inch front and 12-inch back. So those people wanting larger numbers, we've got 5 different choices now for bigger numbers. It's the narrow full block. You see that font listed there in the back, okay? The pant then, again, those same features I just talked about in the stock pant are embodied in any of our select custom. So again, the soft material thigh and knee pad pockets, the scallop cut, fully seam covered. The difference is, as we move forward, we're going to continue to have the gripper elastic waist, but we're going to move away from the conceal slot. Recognize that most people now are using the padded girdle. The stock pant will keep it, but as we move forward, so tunnel waist on the Wolverine pant. And then the feature we show here is a sublimated 2-inch wide, so a narrower side insert, again in those 3 patterns, 1/1, 23E shown here, and 33E. Okay, so brand new pant. This is in the 390 material, the mock negative. Again, lots of stretch, tons of recovery. It's the new spandex that we introduced a couple years ago. All right, some additional styles in the catalog that I think are worth pointing out. We'll just, if you'll start on 2 and kind of follow your way back with me. The Corvallis jersey. This has been a good one. Technically advanced again. The 190 fabric shoulder sleeve with the 65 tech woven front and back, and then our 298 hockey mesh at the bottom. This doesn't have to have a contrasting sleeve. I could go black here with that orange insert as well. So Corvallis again with the tech woven body. Over on the next page, the Mustang jersey. This one Twillo throughout. So instead of the tech woven body, I went with a 79 stretch knit on the front and back, and then smokestack on the sides. Again, a technically advanced jersey. We show this with what we call the Bronco sleeve stripe to emulate Boise State. It doesn't have to come this way. You can put regular sleeve stripes in there, it could be solid. It doesn't have to be, but we show it to emulate Boise State. A couple additionals over then on the next page. The Panther jersey, which is a sister or brother to the Jaguar jersey, our bestseller, Jaguar. Somebody wants a cap sleeve with a great fit and the tech woven body front and back. Here's the same thing, except this time we put a 1-inch sublimated stripe on the upper yoke area that can be either pattern 22 or pattern 1/1. Burley shoulder sleeves, tech woven front and back, and then the stretch or the hockey mesh at the bottom. So those are really 2 dynamite jerseys. And then back on 9, we also show several styles that can be belt length, which is a 31-inch body length with elastic at the bottom. So we have several styles in belt length. The newest ones, the Wolverine and the Corvallis, also note them as separate styles at the bottom. So belt length. So our football, we had our best football selling season last year. It was cut off because of the pandemic. I expect if we're okay and we can get through this, we'll continue to have more units so people are recognizing Powers has got something in football. After you had a chance to look at the video and review the catalog, if you've got questions, give our customer service a call. Thanks.